Testing, testing. Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to a late edition of MLB The Show. We're going to try and get 2 games in tonight. I hope you're all doing well. It just, the Giants just drafted some piece of garbage out of Florida. Another terrible receiver, another injury-prone receiver. Absolutely sickening. Absolutely sickening if you're a Giants fan. Which of course I am. Anyway, jumping. Terrible pick, JC. Absolutely terrible pick. The New York Giants mess it up again. I mean, I'm glad they got the picks next year. Supposedly the trade is officially in for the Giants, that they'll get a 5th rounder this year from the Bears, and also their next year, their 1st and 4th. Bateman? Who are you talking? Who's Tony? They went with Tony. They went with Tony, JC. Who are you talking about? What's up, Isaiah? What's up, Marner? What's up, Landon? The Jets are doing what they had to do. They took a quarterback and they took a guard. They took one of the best guards in the draft. Thank you for the host, Bird. Much appreciated. It's all good, Landon. I appreciate you stopping by. Again, sorry for being late. I wanted to watch the Giants pick in the draft, and then the Giants traded down. That pushed my stream back. What's up, Coop? Nice. Hydro, happy birthday. What's up, Socks? How's it going? I'm so sick by what the Giants just did. As they waste their 1st-round draft pick. Oh, why not Bateman? I don't know. I don't know why the Giants did what they did. I don't know why they didn't take the kid out of Michigan, the pass rusher. JC, I don't know. What's up, GLZP? I don't know why they did what they did. I don't know why they did what they did. It makes 0 sense. 0. Nada. We're going to give Luke Voigt the day off, put in Mike Ford, give him a start at first base. Got Adam Frazier in left. Everybody else, we're going to give Didi the night off. Put in Wade. Going to give Hicks the night off. Put in Gardner. And let's move it around. Let's have Gardner bat 9th. We're going to have Wade not bat. We're going to have Urshela actually move. Actually, no, we're going to put Clint Frazier there, and then Ford, Urshela. I want to try and stack this a little bit. Actually, Judge has been struggling lately, super struggling. We're actually going to, you know what? This might be crazy. Let's have Brett lead off. DJ bat 2nd. We'll have Ford 3rd, then Clint. Then Real Muto. And then we'll, yeah, let's mix it up. Actually, no, this is what we'll do. This is what we'll do. All right, let's go. Of course, he got drafted to the Colts, JC. Yeah, I don't know why the Panthers didn't go offensive lineman either, Isaiah. And, yeah, lots of rookies in the AFC East, Monkey. Yeah, Coop, so far, yeah, pay, exactly. The 21's good, but the menus are terrible. Yeah, he's going to be a superstar, Sox. He's going to win 6 Super Bowls. That's what it's going to mean. Absolutely unbelievable. As I put the mute, I'm going to put the Panthers made a good choice. I mean, it was a solid choice. He's a good corner, but they need offensive line. They need to protect Darnold. But probably, hopefully, like the Giants, they're probably hoping that it's a deep draft. As leading things off here, Brett Gardner for the Yankees as we head to Cleveland. Please Zach on the mound. Fastball, slider, changeup, curveball. As Gardner takes the first pitch and sends it to fairly deep center field. The wind is blowing in from right, so a lot of fly balls will not carry tonight. Yes, JC, I agree. The chair thing is absolutely stupid. Yeah, Monkey, I'm surprised with the Bears, too, what they did to the Giants. Gardner, followed by LeMahieu, Clint Frazier, Mike Ford, JT Realmuto, Aaron Judge batting 6th, Adam Frazier in left, Gio Urshela at 3rd, and Tyler Wade gets the start tonight at short, batting 9th. Absolutely cannot believe the Giants traded down and did that. It's a good trade for the Giants. I mean, I get it. The Bears get their hopeful franchise quarterback. Obviously, he'll sit for a year behind Dalton. I get it, but moving up 9 picks, I'm surprised the Bears gave that much up for it. DJ LeMahieu now, a 1-0. Skied towards center field. Hung up again in that wind. Shallow center. Coming on and making the catch is the center fielder for the second out of the inning. Cam might start. Cam might start for a year and let Jones sit for a year. I wouldn't be surprised if they did that, Monkey. Unless Newton gets hurt again. Clint Frazier now hitting .273. Fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Yankees 4 games up on the Toronto Blue Jays. Yeah, GLZP went to the Colts. That's a good pick for the Colts. I think Rodgers is going to stay put in Green Bay, Monkey. I don't see him getting traded anywhere. It'll be an 0-2 now to Clint as Plesac gets himself a very quick first inning. Frazier chases one out of the zone. We go bottom 1, no score. I mean, Coop, I don't pay that much attention to the MLB draft until after the fact. The NFL draft is horribly done, though. It takes too long, too much pomp and circumstance. Severino making his 4th start of the year, 2-0. The dental floss thin ERA as Cesar Hernandez leads things off. Takes one a little high, 1-0. Yeah, I think he's going to get extended to GLZP. Well, JC, it's not as bad as the Yankees losing today to the Orioles 4-3 in extras. So as this changeup is lined to third, Wade is there, fires the first. In time, 1 away. Excuse me, that's Gio Urshela. My apologies. Gio, of course, at 3rd. Wade at short today. As we look at the Cleveland lineup, Hernandez at 2nd, followed by DH Harold Ramirez. Then Jose Ramirez at 3rd, Franmil Reyes in right, Eddie Rosario in left. Josh Naylor at 1st, Andres Jimenez at short, Bradley Zimmer in center, and Austin Hedges behind the plate. I'm all right, GLZP. It's been a long week, not going to lie, buddy. As Ramirez pops it up, foul ground, long run for Judge, won't get there, 0-1. Well, Coop, I think we all need to agree. We all agree that what's his face, Goodell needs to go. Yeah, I mean, he always plays well against Baltimore Sox, right? So as this one is hit towards left center field, that'll be a base hit. Gardner will cut it off, gets it in quickly, and holds Ramirez to a single. Yeah, I think we all need Goodell to be gone. Nice, JC. You're going to the game tomorrow. Good stuff, buddy. And yeah, Belichick always gets what he wants. Monkey, always. As Jose Ramirez now hits this to second. Could be 2. LeMahieu to Wade for 1 on the first. It's a double play. Nicely done there by the Yankees. So even though they don't go 1, 2, 3, the Indians only send the minimum to the plate. We go to the top of the second. No score. The Rangers got a lot of young talent. That is true, GLZP. Yeah, all I know is the Yankees lost. Mike Ford hitting .375, a homer and 3 RBIs, getting his 3rd start of the year, I do believe. First pitch skied to left, fairly deep but playable. Left fielder comes in now, makes the catch for the first out of the inning. We now look at the Cleveland defense. Rosario in left, Zimmer in center, Reyes at right, Ramirez at 3rd, Jimenez at short, Hernandez at 2nd, Naylor at 1st, and again, Hedges behind the plate. Cleveland, the worst fielding team in the American League. JT Realmuto now plate hitting .259. Smacks this to the right side, 0-1. And much like the Braves did, Cleveland now taking the shift off of Realmuto as he has 6 opposite field hits already in the young year. As this is back up the middle and through for a base hit. So Realmuto taking what the pitchers give him and sends one back up the middle for the first Yankee hit of the day. So 1 on with 1 out. And that will bring up Aaron Judge. No, Coop, I do not think the Yankees will make the playoffs this year. As Judge swings to a fastball 0-1. Yeah, Demon, I mean, that's a great move for you guys. Moving up ahead of the Giants. I mean, This is a Judge, 2 homers, 4 RBIs, hitting .259. The 0-1 smack towards right field, and this will dunk in for a base hit in front of Reyes. Moving to second is Real Muto, so back-to-back singles here for the Yankees. And that will bring up Adam Frazier. Frazier hitting .276. Takes one outside, 1-0. Who's going to the Titans now? There's a strike at the fastball, 1-1. Yeah, exactly, Monkey. That's exactly what they're going to do. So, and I don't blame them. It makes sense. Yeah, Panthers need a lot, too. Panthers need a lot of pieces. Isaiah, as Frazier swings through a changeup, 1-2. Good timing. Coop, I think Judge is going to... Isn't Judge's contract up at the end of this year? I think the Yankees let Judge walk as this is skied to left. Rosario there, though, makes the catch for the second out of the inning. I think that Judge is... They let him walk, and then you put Stanton in right, and you call up Dominguez. Brings up Gio Urshela, 315, 1 homer, 3 RBIs. Real Muto, good speed off of second. Judge, good speed off of first. The first pitch, inside outed on the right field line. That will slice foul, 0-1. Urshela 0 for 5 in his career against Plesac with a strikeout. The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Just got underneath it. Naylor comes in on the grass from first, makes the catch for the last out of the innings. The Yankees leave a couple on. We go bottom 2. Still no score. Yeah, I think the Bears are going to do the same thing with Dalton. Dalton will start this year. That's why he only got a 1-year contract. Start this year, and then next year the Fields will start. As Franmil Reyes, 2 homers, already 12 RBIs, hitting .274. Comes up to the plate. Swings to a fastball there, 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 from Severino. Just a little outside, 1-1. Yeah, I'm trying to do the same, Monkey. I'm trying to watch on the phone. I got out the picks. I got the ESPN on my phone, and I've obviously playing the game here. As a slider there right down Broadway. Hung one, but got away with it. 1-2 to Reyes. Fouls one, backing out of play. Good high fastball there from Severino. It'll be a 1-2 again. Fouled off to the right side. Still 1-2. Now a slider low, 2-2. Oh, damn, JC's ahead of everybody because of whatever TV he's watching. Now another slider fouled off. It'll be a 2-2 again. 8th pitch of the at-bat. Reyes in front of home plate, little dribbler. Tough play for Real Muto. Throws the first in time, 1 away. Sox, I think that's a bit out there, buddy boy. It's all good, Monkey. It's all good, man. It's Eddie Rosario now. 5 homers, 10 RBIs. Steps up to the dish. Ooh, just a little outside, said the umpire. 1-0. They're playing him to pull. Again, just outside with the changeup. 2-0. Again, remember, don't forget that the wind is blowing in from right. There's a strike at the belt. 2-1. That's low and inside. 3-1. As my friends are all obviously, my friends are all going nuts over the Giants' terrible pick as well. Sorry about that. Yeah, Coop, I do like playing NHL, but last year's game was kind of meh. Not a lot of changes. That's low, ball 4, so Rosario will take a base as Sox gets a dab.
Batting 6, the first baseman.
Yeah, so a corner. Another corner makes sense. That'll bring up Josh Naylor now. So 1 out, man on first. There's a strike on the inside part of the plate. 0-1. Naylor with a couple home runs this year. Ooh, again, Severino getting squeezed. 1-1. Now a high slider is fouled back, and I play 1 and 2. Yeah, no, you're ahead for whatever reason. You're probably watching on basic cable, JC. So that means you're ahead of all of us who are streaming the draft. As that's outside, 3 and 2. Jimenez on deck. The payoff pitch, hammered to center field, fairly deep, but Gardner comes in and makes the catch for the second out of the inning. You're probably, like, honestly, JC, you're probably like 30 to 60 seconds ahead of us, seriously. As Jimenez now takes a strike, 0 and 1. I mean, for us, it was the right move. You guys needed a receiver desperately. You got a great one. You have no, don't worry about it, JC. Never mind. Like, do you have something like Comcast or AT&T? Is this one slicing away from Frazier? It's gonna land in the corner, going to third on the double. So 2 on, 2 outs as Jimenez gets his 4th double of the year. You're not watching on the internet is basically what I'm saying, JC. Bradley Zimmer now, center fielder. Takes one inside, 1 and 0. Streaming services are behind. That's basically what I'm saying. There's a strike, 1 and 1. As the second has been much more laborious than the first for Severino. 3 and 1. On deck, Austin Hedges. The 3-1 to Zimmer. Chopped to first. Ford will handle it himself, and the Yankees will get out of the jam. So we go top 3, still no score, as both pitchers now have worked out of jams in the second. Tyler Wade will lead things off here, hitting 286, a solo home run on the year. Swings through a fastball there, 0 and 1. How he missed that, I will never know. The 0-1 to Wade now chases a changeup low, 0 and 2. 20th pitch of the night for Plesac. Way inside with the slider, 1 and 2. The 1-2 pops him up. Just missed that inside slider. Catch is made by Ramirez. 1 away here in the third. Now bring Brett Gardner back up now. To see the Central. Just like in real life, the Kansas City Royals are in first place. Wow. Gardner 0 for 1. Flied out in his first at-bat. And pops this one up behind the plate. Yankees just missing him. Catch is made by Hedges. 2 away here in the third. Farmers, it's a terrible. Gettleman should be fired now so we can salvage the rest of the draft. That brings up DJ LeMahieu now. He's 0 for 1. He flied out the center in his first at-bat. Fouls a fastball back and out of play. 0 and 1. Yeah, Farmers, a lot of teams traded back. What did the Vikings get from the Jets? Is that missing? Oh, they gave that pitch to him? They called that a strike on the inside corner. Severino got squeezed a lot more than Plesac. I wonder if this umpire has money on the game. The 0-2, chopped to short. Jimenez there. Fires the first in time to end the inning. So the Yankees go 1-2-3 here in the third. We go bottom 3. Still no score. Austin Hedges now at the plate, hitting 225. Well, that's not bad. 2 third-round picks. It's not bad. You are up right now, Farmers. Actually, I think the pick is in. As a backdoor slider catches the plate, 0 and 2. The pick is in, according to my stream. They haven't announced it yet because they're on a commercial, and commercials are more important than football. As that's inside, 1 and 2. That's low, 2 and 2. JC, stop spoiling it for everybody. Everybody's behind you, dude. Like my stream literally just got back from commercial break, as that's gonna get by LeMahieu a seeing eye single. As there's a strike, 0 and 1. Tries the bunt. Nothing doing, though. 0-2. Good pitch in the dirt. Bad attempt there by Hernandez. As this one is lined in the right field, that's a base hit. It's going to go into the corner. Judge will dig it out. Going for third is Hedges. And going to second is Hernandez. It is a good pick that you took an offensive tackle. That'll bring up Harold Ramirez now. Inside 1-0. So Severino, trouble in back-to-back innings. This is back-to-back starts that he's had some issues after the first inning. As this is hammered foul, 1-2. So the problem is, Frosty, is that some of us are watching on the internet and he's watching on TV. So he's getting everything probably a minute ahead of everybody. As that's outside 2-2. I don't know, Monkey. That's a good question. I don't know. I think the Texans don't have a first-round pick this year. I think because they traded it a while ago. It'll be a payoff pitch. Hammered foul again. Severino walks him. It's not the biggest deal in the world. But he's going for the K. This one hit the first. A run will score. Severino covering the bag. 1 out for a run. As going to third is Hernandez. Nice, Odoms. Nice. Swung on a miss there by Ramirez. 0-1. Yeah, I mean, Horn's a good player. Horn's a great player, man. Son of Joe Horn, former New Orleans Saint. Steelers picked quick because they're smart. They know who they want. None of this BS, as this is fouled back on a play. 0-2. Severino hoping for the strikeout here. Gets it inside corner. Caught him looking with the slider. Strike 3, 2 away. Great time for your first K. As that brings up Reyes now. Severino already up to 51 pitches. As this is fouled back on a play by Reyes. 0-1. The Yankees can limit this to 1 run this inning. They'll count their lucky stars. As that misses just low. 1-1. Now this one is hit to the right side and through for a base hit. So an RBI single for Reyes, his 13th run batted in, and it's 2-0 Cleveland. That's low and outside, 1-0. Another long inning for Luis Severino. Rosario fouls off a changeup, 1-1. Good strike on the inside corner, 1-2 to Rosario. Tries it again. Rosario got a piece that time, though, 1-2. This one hammered to right. Judge going back, makes the catch on the run for the final out of the inning. But the Indians put up 2. At the end of 3 full in Cleveland, it's 2-0 Cleveland. We appreciate it, JC. We appreciate you waiting for everybody else to catch up. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm probably the person who's going to see it last. So if I can, I'm going to... It's Clint Frazier now up at the plate. He's 0-1. The 0-1 to Clint, fouled off at the plate, 0-1. There you go, Najee Harris. Even though it's still not on mine, but at least you waited a bit. 1-1 now to Frazier as Plesac misses inside. The 1-1 to Clint. Fouled off at the plate again, 1-2. Wonder if it's because of the stream. The TV's so slow. 2-2. That's in the dirt. 30th pitch of the night for Plesac. The 2-2. Frazier chases an outside slider. 1 away here in the 4th as the Yankees have gone ice cold here in Cleveland. First pitch from Plesac to Mike Ford. Hammers it to the right side. Knocked down by Naylor. Flips to Plesac covering, who wins the race to the bag. 2 away. Ford hit it as hard as he possibly could, but right at Naylor. And that brings up Naylor. And that brings up Real Muto now. Wow, you're that far ahead, JC? That's unbelievable. As Real Muto swings and misses at a fastball, 0-1. I still got 7 minutes on the clock for Jacksonville. As Real Muto fouls this off on the right field line, 0-2. Real Muto 1 for 1 with a single. It'll be an 0-2 to him from Plesac. Just got a piece of that slider. Still an 0-2 count as Real Muto stays alive. It'll be another 0-2 pitch. Inside, 1-2. The 1-2. Smack to center field. Another base hit for JT Real Muto. Well, he hasn't been showing the power numbers the Yankees were hoping for, but he has been hitting the ball pretty good of late. That'll get the average back up to around 280 as he gets singles and back-to-back picks. Aaron Judge now 1 for 1. He singled in his first at-bat. Smacks a fastball foul, 0-1. Now Judge smacks this one to short. Jimenez goes the short way, and that'll end the inning. Yankees again leave a man on at the end of 3.5. They're still down 2-0. Leading things off here in the bottom of the fourth, Josh Naylor.
Leading off for the Indians, the first baseman.
Takes a strike in the outside part of the plate, 0-1. Part of that trade with the Padres. One of the trades with the Padres is this is smacked foul on the left field line, 0-2. Just got a piece of that inside changeup, still 0-2. How about Mike Minor leading the league in my game in wins? As that swung and a miss, strike 3, 1 away here in the fourth. Second K for Severino, and that brings up Andres Jimenez, who got that, who caused some trouble on the base paths with a double back in the second. Takes a strikeout, or excuse me, a ball outside, 1-0. Severino, this is back-to-back starts, just doesn't seem to have it. As that misses just outside, 2-0. Fouled off at the plate now, 2-1. Good slider from Sevy. Yeah, I know. Are you there, JC? Are you at the draft? Bradley Zimmer on deck. It'll be a 3-1 pitch. Ball 4. Severino can't believe it. Looked like a strike to me. Boone starts barking from the dugout because that was definitely a strike. But they don't get the call. Bradley Zimmer now 0 for 1. Takes a strike there. 0-1. Another nice strike there from Severino. Quickly 0-2. Chases the fastball out of the zone. Strike 3, 2 away. That brings up Austin Hedges, who singled and came around to score the first run of the game. Severino already looking gas. There's a strike. 0-1. Yeah, I'm at 3.5 minutes. I'm at 3.5 minutes. Pick not in yet, monkey. As that's low and outside, 1-1. Yeah, I know. I think he might be trolling us. As that's high, 2-1 to Hedges. Swings through a slider there, 2-2. This slider now popped up. Gardner settles under it in center and makes the catch for the final out of the inning. So despite the walk, nothing else happens here in the fourth. We go top 5. Yankees still down 2-0. Yeah, I think you're even a few seconds ahead of me, monkey. I'm at 250, so you're like 5 seconds ahead of me. Maybe I can restart the draft and maybe I'll get it. Yeah, this pick for the Jags from the Rams. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, not a big deal. You have sources. Okay, JC. Leading things off here, Adam Frazier flew out in his first at-bat. Fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to let Heidi show up on screen, guys. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking for the pick. The 0-1 outside, 1-1. It'll be an 0-1 to Adam Frazier. Skies one to left center field and deep. Going back is Rosario. This one is off the top of the wall. And stopping at second is with a double is Adam Frazier. He went opposite field with it. His second double of the year. Just missed a home run at Yankee Stadium. I think this one is gone. It hits off the scoreboard and left. Rosario went up, couldn't make the catch. Yeah, quick play. Exactly, Monkey. Exactly. Gio Urshela now up at the plate. Fouls off a fastball 0-1. See if the Yankees can't manufacture a run here, as they've been struggling with the offense. Yeah, quick pitch. I knew what you meant, Monkey. As Urshela drops a bunt, Frazier will go to third. Hedges will fire and just get Urshela. A faster runner would have beat that out, but either way, that brings up Tyler Wade now. A good sacrifice there by Gio, playing some small ball. First pitch to Wade, swung on and fouled off at the plate. 0-1. Wade looking to just try and pull something to the right side. Takes another one low, 1-1. Get that run in. Inside, 2-1 to Wade. Wonder if they're pitching around him a little bit. Yeah, I didn't sleep well either, Monkey. This one is skied towards left center field, and making the catch is Zimmer, but tagging is Adam Frazier. He just barely scores. Great throw by Zimmer, but Wade gets the job done. It's a sac fly, and the Yankees push across their first run of the game. It's 2-1 now, and that will bring up Brett Gardner. Chases a high fastball, 0-1. That is surprising, JC. Oh, yeah, Monkey. All the guys are in the chair. That's the big deal. This today in the draft. It's like, look at us. We got some dumb fan in the chair. You know, whatever. That's low. 1-1. Yeah, the commissioner. Oh, they put the commissioner back in. They put the commissioner back in the chair. Oh, they stopped getting fans. That's fun. Okay, but still, like, just read the pick, man. The 1-2 to Gardner, fouled back and out of play. Still 1-2. They've been putting fans in the chair, Monkey. So I didn't know if you had known that. As way inside the Brett Gardner slider, pulled it too tight, 2-2. Well, now you got, yeah, that's actually a good pick, JC, I think. It'll be a 2-2 to Brett. High, count now full. LeMahieu on deck. The payoff pitch, fouled back out of play. Gardner just missed that heater, just a hair late. As Gardner fouls off another one and spoils it, still 3-2. This will be the 9th pitch of the at-bat. Nothing but fastballs aside from that one slider. Gardner spoils another heater. I agree, JC. I agree. I think the Jags made a good pick there. And now Gardner skies one to center field again. Just got a little underneath the curveball. Zimmer will make the catch, and that'll end the inning. But the Yankees push a run across. Frazier doubles. Gio bunts, and then Wade gets the sac fly. We go bottom 5. Still 2-1 Cleveland. Cesar Hernandez 1 for 2 with a double, leading things off here. Chase is an inside slider, 1-0. That's low, 1-1. Trying to get Severino through 6 if they can. 1-2 as Hernandez fouls that off. 80th pitch of the day already here in the 5th inning. This one is lined towards short. Actually, it's towards center, but because of the shift, Wade is there. Makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Now bring up Harold Ramirez. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Yeah, I mean, Denver needs a QB. Thank you, Censored. Much appreciated, buddy. And welcome to the stream. Feel free to follow, share, you know, all that stuff. As this one is ripped down the left field line, and Cleveland gets the run right back. Goodbye, baseball. Harold Ramirez's first home run of the year. An inside slider, and he turned on it. Didn't matter how much the wind was blowing in from right as that slides down the left field line, and Cleveland is back up by 2. Yeah, it's all right, Monkey. You just get used to it, man. You just, people, it's jealousy. It's, I don't know. Yeah, it's all right, Monkey. It's all right. 1-0 to Ramirez as that's outside. This one popped up. Chased the high changeup forward. In foul ground, will settle under it and make the catch for the second out of the inning. So I pitch on Hall of Fame censored. I hit only on veteran because I'm not a very good hitter. Franmil Reyes 1 for 2. Also with an RBI single. Smacks this to center field. Right center, actually. Gardner there makes the catch, and that'll end the 5th. But Harold Ramirez gets his first home run of the year, an inside slider, and they get the run right back. It's 3-1 Cleveland. Speaking of Cleveland, the Browns pick got in quick. You were right. DJ LeMahieu 0 for 2 today. Seeing if can't get something started for the Yankees offense, as this is back up the middle. That's a base hit, just as I say it. So a leadoff single for DJ. DJ also had that grand slam that was all the Yankees needed to win the game against Atlanta yesterday. Yankees 3-2 in their last 5. 7-3, though, in their last 10. Brings up Clint Frazier now. He's 0 for 2. Smacks a fastball foul, 0-1. The 0-1 from Plesac. Fouled back and out of play again by Frazier. 0-2. It's part of the Cleveland franchise for a while. Came over in the Andrew Miller trade. Whoa, high and inside. Should have let it hit him. Get a fresh count. 1-2. No, it looked like he was trying to do Bryce Harper. That came out of his head. Not good. 1-2 now. That'll back Frazier off the plate a little. And now Frazier up the middle, but this could be 2. They're playing double play defense. Jimenez on the first. As Hernandez flipped it to him, it's a 4-6-3 double play. Exactly not what the Yankees needed. And that brings up Mike Ford now. He's 0 for 2 today. And Ford slices one in the left field line. Foul. Just missed a home run himself. That was high on the netting. No, seriously, yeah, just make the call, man. As this one is going to get to center field, coming on, and it dunks in front of Zimmer for a base hit. Oh, and that double play looms even larger now as Mike Ford gets a hit. And that brings up JT Realmuto, who's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. The first pitch from Plesac, and Realmuto to center field again, coming on, making the catch this time is Zimmer for the final out of the inning. Realmuto's hit it hard 3 times today, but that one hung up there. We go bottom 6. It's still 3-1 Cleveland. Yankees trying to get Severino through the 6th inning. Don't want to tax the bullpen too much as they don't have a day off now for almost 2 weeks. That's fouled off to the left side, 0-1. Now popped up on the infield. Urshela, because of the shift, only guy in the left side of the infield, makes the catch between second and third for the first out of the inning. Brings up Josh Naylor now, who struck out and lined out today. Takes a strike at the belt, 0-1. Good pitch there from Severino. 88 pitches now on the day. Takes a changeup outside, does Naylor. 1-1. This is hit to the right side because of the shift. LeMahieu there from the outfield grass throws him out by a stride, 2 away. I don't know, Monkey. Who did Cleveland end up taking? I missed it. I see Baltimore's on the clock now. This is hammered foul by Jimenez, 0-1. He's walked and doubled today. There's a strike on the outside, 0-2. Oh, yeah, wow. Greg Newsom II. kind of did a double take there because I'm like, wait, Greg Newsom, the general manager? What? Strike 3, swung on a miss there. Severino has easily his best inning. We go top 7, still down by 2. Are the Yankees. Let's see, what do we got? Zach Britton warming in the Yankee pen. Looks like he'll come in for the 7th. Judge 1 for 2 with a single. Smacks this down the right field line. Foul, 0-1. Just a hair late on that slider. Now swings and misses on a changeup. 0-2. Was late, now he was early. Plezak's 68th pitch of the day is outside. 1-2. Very economical thus far. Aside from the Brett Gardner at bat, Yankees have been swinging early in the count, as they are typical. As Judge chases a slider, strike 3, 1 away in the 7th. Plezak, I believe that's only his second or third strikeout. As Adam Frazier doubled and came around to score. Thus far, the only Yankee run. So 1 for 2 as he fouls back a fastball. 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 to Frazier. Smacked foul again. 0-2. Way inside, 1-2. Waste pitch there from Plezak. It'll be a 1-2. Right down Broadway, and Frazier was late on it. Still 1-2. Another 1-2. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Good pitch from Plezak. 4th K of the day. 2nd this inning, and that brings up Gio Urshela. 0 for 1 with a sac bunt. First pitch from Plezak. Swung on and missed. 0-1. Chased an outside fastball. Now fouls off an inside slider. 0-2. The 0-2. Smack to the left side. Tough play for Jimenez. Deep in the hole. Long throw. Got him. And what's going to be going to the 7th inning stretch now. Again, a faster runner beats that out, but Gio Urshela not fleet of foot at the end of 6.5. Get up and stretch. Yankees down 3-1. So it's the 8, 9, and 1 hitters here as Zach Britton makes his 4th appearance of the year. 2 strikeouts, 1 walk, no 1 hit allowed, and a 2 1/3 innings pitched thus far on the young season. Zimmer 0 for 2 today. Drops a bunt, but that'll kick foul, so 0-1. Chases a slider now, 0-2. Yeah, only 2 games tonight, Monkey, because we started late, so only 2 games. Slider now low, 1-2. Chases the high heater, strike 3, 1 away here in the 7th. Now bring up Austin Hedges now, 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. Misses inside, does Britton, 1-0. Now fouls one off at the plate. Ooh, hit Real Muto in the arm, but looks like he's okay. 1-1. Now pops him up with the heater. Urshela in foul ground off a 3rd. Makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. Brings up Cesar Hernandez now, switch hitter, so he goes around to the right side of the plate against Britton. He doesn't hit as well here, though. Takes a strike, 0-1. Yeah, I heard, Monkey, I heard. That was pretty stupid. As that misses low, 1-1. Now a fastball misses inside, 2-1. Slider misses low, 3-1. Ramirez on deck. Fouled off the plate, 3-2 now. Called ball 4, just a little high. Again, the Yankees get squeezed there, and that brings up Harold Ramirez, who has single-handedly killed the Yankees tonight. The solo home run. Going for 2nd. Good throw by Real Muto is in time. He guns down Hernandez. So that's a great way to end the inning if you're a Yankee fan. Real Muto comes up firing on a bad pitch and just gets Hernandez. We go top 8, still down by 2. Tyler Wade, 0 for 1 tonight with an RBI sac fly. Trying to get things started for the Yankees here in the top of the 8th. Wade has good speed, tries to drop a bunt. It's a decent one. Hedges has to hurry and just gets the speedy Wade for the first out of the inning. When you're looking for base runners, you try to get on any way you can. As Brett Gardner now up, he's 0 for 3. This is swung and missed, 0 and 1. A friend of mine told me, actually, Monkey, that a friend of mine told me that a lot of people have gotten banned for trying to do the draft on Twitch. I didn't know YouTube as well, but that makes sense. It'll be an 0-1 to Gardner, as we just can't seem to hit anything tonight, no matter how well we time it up. Swing and a miss there by Brett, 0-2. Plesac might go the distance. He's still got plenty left in the tank. As Gardner pops it foul and out of play, still 0-2. That's why that's the one bad thing about Wade taking the first pitch down for a bunt. Is if you don't reach, it's one quick pitch, 1 out. Be an 0-2 again to Brett as he fouls another one off. Another foul ball. At least Brett Gardner's making Plesac work. Still 0-2. 6th pitch of the at-bat now. Outside, 1-2. Good job there by Gardner, laying off. It'll be a 1-2. Smack towards right field and fairly deep. Going back is Reyes. Makes the catch just shy of the track for the second out of the inning. Again, the wind blowing in from right field pretty gustily at 10 miles an hour. So that got hung up there. You wonder if there's no wind, if that doesn't keep on going a bit, maybe hit off the wall. DJ LeMahieu now, 1 for 3 with a single. First pitch from Plesac. Chases the slider, 0-1. Good pitch. LeMahieu now has an 8-game hitting streak after that single in his last at-bat. Fouls off another one there, 0-2. The 0-2. Tried to drop in a backdoor slider, but LeMahieu spoils it. Still 0-2. Nothing but breaking balls to DJ. I don't know, Farmers. I don't know. As this is inside out and towards second, Hernandez is there. He'll flip to first, and that'll end the innings. The Yankees go 1-2-3 here in the 8th. We go bottom 8. Still, Yankees up by 2. Yeah, you're right, Monkey. They're bums. You are right. Open. I should have got another pitcher up. This is fouled off at the plate. 0-1. Wasn't paying attention. Actually, yeah, Ramirez hits worse against lefties anyway, so this is good. Right back to Britton. Little dribbler. Over to first. 1 away here in the 8th. And now because I forgot to get a guy up. Oh, yeah, well, there you go, JC. So, Yankees now will pull out Britton, bring in Greg Holland, his 4th appearance of the year. 1-0 record out of the pen, 3 strikeouts, 1 walk. Holland, of course, acquired for Jay Bruce and Derek Dietrich before the season started. And has pitched well thus far in pinstripes. Although he's wearing the road grays tonight, of course. Ramirez turns around on the other side, switch hitter. Hammers a changeup foul, 0-1. Got him out in front of it. Fastball late on it now, 0-2. That's called pitching, folks. Changing the speed. So even though he missed location, it wasn't as bad as Ramirez just spoils that at slider. A good slider there from Holland. Still 0-2. Lays off the curveball in the dirt, 1-2. Another slider fouled off the plate, still 1-2. Heater high and outside, 2-2. Ramirez works the count even. up getting away from him, plunks him on the right leg. A fastball, definitely not no intent there. Not down by 2. And that brings up Franmil Reyes now. First pitch to Reyes, outside, 1-0. Fouls off a fastball, now 1-1. Curveball blocked nicely by Real Muto. Staying at first is Ramirez. 2-1. Fastball misses just low and outside. 3-1. Eddie Rosario on deck. Ball 4. So Holland here has lost the strike zone a bit. That brings up Eddie Rosario now 0-2. Takes a strike on the inside. 0-1. Would love a ground ball here if they could get it. 1 for 9 in his career against Holland. That's low. 1-1. There's a strike on the outside corner. 1-2. To be a 1-2 to Rosario. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 away. Good pitch from Holland there, and Rosario continues to struggle against him as Naylor now 0-3. With 2 on and 2 outs. Takes a high strike, 0-1. Good pitch there from Holland. Now takes a strike in the outside corner, does Naylor, 0-2. This one grounded foul, still 0-2. Just got a piece of that curveball. Still 0-2. Now fouls off a fastball. Yes, tomorrow's rounds 2 and 3, Monkey. Got a piece of the changeup. Naylor merely making Holland work. Already at 22 pitches. Holland might not be available for tomorrow. That misses high. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Finally got him to swing and chase a slider. Strike 3. So Holland gets into a little bit of trouble. Got a little wild there, but settled down as James Karinchik, hope I'm saying that right, comes in the 9th. The Yankees now hope that this is, this will allow them to maybe get tied again. They finally get Plesac out of there. Who we got on the bench? Didi Gregorius now will come in to pinch hit for Clint Frazier, who DH'd tonight. Karinchik, fastball, curveball pitcher. Inside, 1-0 to Didi. Playing that lefty-righty matchup. See if Didi can't get on base. Fouls one off on the left field line. 1-1 to the normal Yankee shortstop. Just a bit late in that 95-mile-an-hour heater. Now chases a fastball. 1-2. The 1-2 to Didi. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Just missed that inside fastball. You see there, Plesac, 1 run, 4 Ks, 6 hits, and 8 innings pitched. Beautifully done. Can't do any better than he did. And Didi was just, he was late on that fastball. Blew him away. Shift now on for Ford as well. Fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Ford singled in his last at-bat. The 0-1. Hanging curveball, but Ford missed it. 0-2. Real Muto on deck. 1-2 now as that misses low in the dirt. Yankees need base runners. Another low pitch, 2-2. Good eye by Ford. Chases a fastball, but fouls it off. Still 2-2. Just staying alive. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Nasty curve there by Karinchik. 2 away, and the Yankees' last hope now is JT Realmuto, who's 2 for 3 tonight with 2 singles. They play him straight up. First pitch, inside 1-0. Judge on deck. So the Yankee offense, even with all the shuffling around, still only manages 1 run tonight, as that's a fastball on the inside part of the plate, 1-1, barring a miracle here. The 1-1, inside 2-1. Realmuto lays off that curve. It'll be a 2-1 pitch. Realmuto goes opposite way. This one fairly deep. It's going to be 1 hop against the wall. JT Realmuto with a stand-up double. And the Yankees have a little bit of life. His 4th of the year. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And in comes Oliver Perez. The lefty trying to get the save. His 10th appearance of the year. Lefty versus righty here with Judge. Curious decision there by Terry Francona. As Judge fouls off a sinker, 0-1. This is a matchup the Yankees like. Sinker, slider, fastball. But can Judge do it again? Can he get some good contact? This one up the middle and through. It's a base hit. Realmuto around third. He will score easily. And the Yankees have pushed one across here with 2 outs in the top of the 9th. The go-ahead run now will come to the plate in the form of Adam Frazier. But no, actually, it's going to be Aaron Hicks who will come up and pinch hit for Frazier. He'll go into the game and play left field. The switch hitting Hicks. Judge with a decent lead off of first. The first pitch from Perez. Swung on and missed, 0-1. That is a curious choice, JC. Very curious to take Stokes there. Judge off of first. Hicks at the plate. Coming fresh off the bench. The 0-1 pitch. Way outside. 1-1. A slider that did not slide. Tried to backdoor it. But it wasn't even in the neighborhood. The 1-1 from Hicks, or 2 Hicks from Perez. Got the inside corner, 1-2. Good sinker. Yankees down to their last strike. Go ahead, run at the plate. Tying run on first. Top 9, 2 outs. And Hicks gets turned around, spun like a top on an inside slider. What a terrible pitch to strike out on. And the Yankees fall 3-2 here in Cleveland. They made it interesting. A double by Realmuto, a single by Judge. But Cleveland holds on, and the Yankees now have lost 3 of 4. Severino gets his first loss of the year. Plesac gets the win, player of the game. Perez gets his 6th save. Yeah, they'll probably take a quarterback, JC. Somebody for the future. If there's anybody good on the board. So a tough loss there. Yankees again lost 3 of 4. Got to try and even this series now. Plesac improves to 2-2. Severino again drops to 2-1. Going to try and Tristan McKenzie against Jamison Tyon. See if the Yankees can't get back to at least be 500 today. Toronto did not play yesterday, so they gain a half game by virtue. Yankees have played 1 less game than Toronto. Gain a half game in the standings. It's a long season, but Yankees can't complete the comeback. What do you mean, Odoms, by the Giants giving away their pick to the Eagles? The Giants didn't give their pick to the Eagles. The Giants traded with the Bears. The Cowboys traded with the Eagles. That I did not see coming. I did not see the Cowboys trading back with the Eagles of all teams. But they ended up pretty happy in the end, so. Yep, Michelle. Terrible draft pick by the Giants. Terrible draft pick by the Packers. Everybody did terribly. And yeah, I don't know where Rodgers is going, but he doesn't want to play in Green Bay, and it's clear they don't want him there because they took a corner. I mean, I was okay with it, Odoms. I was okay with them dropping back. The problem is who they took with that pick. Because JC, they're trying to build their brand. So Jameson Taillon versus Tristan McKenzie. I love the different Yankee uniforms. I'm tempted to do a road uniform, see if that mixes it up. But we'll stick with the traditional grays. So Taillon will get the start. Judge will get the day off. We'll put Gardner will play in right tonight. Gio Urshela can get the day off for Tyler Wade. Let's see, and yeah, I think everybody else will basically stay the same. We'll have Gardner lead off. LeMahieu will bat second. Didi third. Voit fourth. Hicks fifth. Realmuto sixth. Adam Frazier seventh. Clint Frazier eighth. And then Tyler Wade will bat ninth. Actually, you know what we could do? So we're gonna give DJ a half day off. We're gonna have him DH, and Adam Frazier will play second. Bills Mafia are crazy. It'll be interesting to see what happens, Odoms. It'll be interesting to see because they're gonna want a boatload in a trade. So Tristan McKenzie making his fourth start of the year, 0-2 with a 3.94 ERA, a WHIP just over 1. Been a hard luck loser a couple times. Hasn't been the pitching for Cleveland this year. It's been the offense. Similar to the Yankees, actually. But just not able to hit every day. As leading things off is Brett Gardner. McKenzie, fastball, curveball, slider, changeup. First pitch from McKenzie is popped foul, not a play, 0-1. Wind again blowing in from right. It's a very windy couple days here in Cleveland. As Gardner takes one low, 1-1. It'll be a 1-1 to Gardner. Popped him up. Shallow right center field. Going back actually is Hernandez. He'll make the catch for the first out of the inning. Now I'll bring up DJ LeMahieu, who's DHing today. Followed by Didi Gregorius, Luke Voit, Aaron Hicks, JT Realmuto, Adam Frazier, Clint Frazier, and Tyler Wade playing third today. Yankees batting .311 their last 10 games, but most recently, the last 5, not so good. Again, 1-3 in their last 4. As DJ can't handle the hanging slider, 0-1. Just a good spot. If he was going to hang it, he hung it right there on the inside where he couldn't get to it. As this one's fouled off 0-2. Yeah, I thought about it, Michelle. The 0-2, smack towards right field. A base hit for LeMahieu. Now has a 9-game hitting streak as DJ bloops it in between Reyes and Hernandez. And that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. Glorious Gregorius. They play Didi straight up with a runner on first, hitting .288 on the year. Fouls one back and out of play, 0-1. Other scores around the league. The Brewers beat the Cubs in a shortened game. Padres up over the Dodgers, 3-0. Didi a homer, 7 RBIs, hitting .288. Of course, this is all in game, of course, folks. The 0-1 to Didi. Swing and a miss, 0-2. It'll be an 0-2 now. Fouls off the fastball, staying alive, still 0-2. Oh, they went with Rousseau, the pass rusher at Buffalo. That makes a lot of sense. It's a good player. Swing and a miss, chased for strike 3. Didi down swinging, 2 away here in the first. McKenzie's first K. I do too, Odoms, I agree. Toronto won today already as Luke Voit now up the plate. Hitting .271, had the day off yesterday. Mike Ford did all right. As Voit chases a low changeup, bottom fell out of it, 0-1. The 0-1 outside, 1-1 to Luke as the count is evened up. little chilly here in Cleveland. You see McKenzie blowing on his hands. DJ LeMahieu off of first. Voit swings and misses, drops a foul. 1 and 2. DJ, not good speed at first. It'll be a 1-2. Voit chases the outside slider, but just got a piece of it. Somehow is able to foul tip it and stay alive. Still 1 and 2. Fooled badly there. Now gets a curveball and rolls it over to Jimenez, who flips to Hernandez the short way. And we go bottom 1. No score as the Yankees leave a man on. Jameson Taillon, 3 starts, 2-0 record, a 1.96 ERA, 23 innings pitched. Got a no decision against the Rays last time out as the Yankees came back to win 6-5. 4 of those were charged to Taillon. Hernandez leading things off here. Had a nice day yesterday. Chases a curveball, 0-1, and we are underway here in Cleveland. Bottom of the first, I should say, as this is fouled off to the left side, 0-2. The 0-2 to Hernandez. Little high and outside, 1-2. This one hammered foul, got a good piece of that slider. Fastball fouled off now, still 1-2. Hernandez doing a good job as the leadoff hitter. This will be the 6th pitch of the at-bat. Oh, little broken back dribbler in front of the plate. Real Muto fires the first and just gets the speedy Hernandez. Kind of a swinging bunt there as you look at the Cleveland starting lineup. Harold Ramirez next, followed by Jose Ramirez, then Franmil Reyes, who leads the team with 13 RBIs. Eddie Rosario in left, Naylor at first, Jimenez at short, Bradley Zimmer in center, and Hedges behind the plate. Same lineup as last night. Let's see if the Yankees, though, do better. Mind you, they only gave up 3 runs, but Plesac was dominant. Gave up only one run in 8 innings. The Yankees scratched one out in the 9th, but came up short in the comeback. It'll be an 0-1 to Harold Ramirez, who homered in yesterday's game. Now sends one to deep right field. But right there is Brett Gardner to make the play. 2 away here in the first. 32 today, Monkey. 32 as Odoms gets a dab. 32 picks in the first round. So we've got, what, 2 picks left. 2 picks left with Baltimore and Tampa Bay as Jose Ramirez now up at the plate. 2 outs, no one on. Skies one to right center, but Hicks, they're playing him to shift. Playing him to pull. Hicks makes the catch, and an easy inning for Taillon as we go top 2. No score here in Cleveland. I mean, Jacksonville might have the 33rd pick, Monkey, but that won't be till tomorrow. Aaron Hicks now hitting an even 300, 3 homers, 9 RBIs. Leads things off here. Fouls off a fastball to the left side, 0-1. Hicks struck out in his pinch hit appearance to end yesterday's game. This one back up the middle. Because of the shift, Jimenez is there behind second. Throws the first in time, 1 away. If you look at the Cleveland defense, again, Rosario in left, Zimmer in center, Reyes in right, Ramirez at third, Jimenez at short, Hernandez at second, Naylor at first, and Austin Hedges behind the plate. That'll bring up JT Real Muto now, who had himself 2 hits in yesterday's game, or 3 hits. 2 singles and a double, and this one is rocked to left field for another base hit as Real Muto is heating up. Real Muto scored the 2nd Yankee run in the 9th, and that brings up Adam Frazier now, who scored the 1st. He doubled and then came around to score on the sac fly by Tyler Wade as that misses outside, 1-0. The 1-0 to Frazier, smacked to the left side and through for a base hit by Ramirez at first. So back-to-back singles here for the Yankees in the 2nd. And that brings up Clint Frazier. Hitting .259, been ice cold lately. Fouls off a fastball, 0-1. He's one of the Yankees' hottest hitters to start the season, but not so much lately. Red Thunder has been quiet. Takes one low now, 1-1. Runners at first and second, 1 out, top 2nd. Frazier late on the fastball, 1-2. Good speed on the base paths. Real Muto at second, Adam Frazier at first. Way high and inside. 2-2 now. Evens up the count. McKenzie working a little bit here in the second inning. Looking for that double play ball. Yankees trying to get on the board first. As Frazier pops it up. Shallow right. Going over and making the over-the-shoulder catches Hernandez. Everyone stays put. 2 away here in the second for Tyler Wade. Getting a start here in back-to-back games. What's up, Styles? 1 home run, 2 RBIs, hitting an even .250. Runners at first and second. They play Wade straight up. And Wade just out in front of that changeup. Good pitch. Good pitch to hit, I should say. But Wade out in front expecting the express, and he got the local. As that's inside now to Wade. They even to count up at 1-1. Brett Gardner on deck. The 1-1 pitch now to Wade as McKenzie takes his time. Swing and a miss on a nice curveball in the outside corner. It was going to be a strike. Might as well swing at it. Wade just missed it, though. So 1-2. Now checks his swing, but goes around on the low fastball. Punched out at home plate. McKenzie works into and out of trouble, much like Plesac yesterday. We go bottom 2. Yankees have 3 hits, but no runs. Cleveland coming to bat. Styles, the Yankees suck. That's how I feel. They can't hit. They can't get clutch. They can't get clutch pitching. They can't get clutch hitting. I mean, I know Torres almost took the lead, just missed the home run there late, but still, 0-1 to Reyes. I hope Torres is starting to heat up as that's a strike at the belt, 0-2. But the check swings are broken, yes, as that slider's fouled off the plate, 0-2. And yes, Monkey, the schedule releases in just 2 weeks. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Real Muto will throw to first to complete the play. 1 away here in the second. Good curveball by Tyon, and that brings up Eddie Rosario. His first K of the day. Rosario hitting .262, 5 homers, 10 RBIs. Hammers a fastball foul, 0-1. Yeah, it should be a good game. Good game, Monkey. As that slider's in the inside corner, 0-2. Yeah, Styles, it's rough, man, but I also get it. They're trying to speed the game along. That's outside, 1-2. The 1-2. Popped up right behind home plate. Real Muto, near the Indians logo, makes the catch for the second out of the inning. That brings up Josh Naylor now, hitting .212, 2 homers, 3 RBIs. Had an 0-for-4 day yesterday. Hammers this to right, but Judge is there. Takes a few steps. Oh, excuse me, that's Gardner. Brett Gardner there makes the catch to end the second inning. We go top 3, still no score. Brett Gardner now will lead things off. He popped up in his first at-bat. Even him, too. He started off red hot, now starting to go ice cold. McKenzie's pitch swung on and missed, 0-1. The 0-1 to Brett. Chases a high heater, 0-2. High and tight coming with McKenzie. He's trying to jam him. Smart strategy as this misses outside. Doesn't chase, 1-2. Gardner, a little late on that fastball. Still 1-2. Now this one chopped back up the middle. Slow roller. Tough play for Jimenez. Throw off balance. Got him in time. The speedy Gardner's retired there on a slow roller. 1 away here in the third. We look here at the American League standings again. Kansas City up 1.5 on Minnesota. Cleveland only 3.5 back, though, at 9-9. DJ LeMahieu singled in his first at-bat. 3 homers, 8 RBIs, a .319 average, 9-game hitting streak. Now, after getting that hit in the first at-bat, chops this to third. Ramirez on the infield grass, fires the first in time, 2 away. As Didi Gregorius now up at the plate, hitting .284 with a homer and 7 RBIs. I wish it was 70. He struck out in his first at-bat. Takes a strike on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. The 0-1 to Didi. Popped him up. Shallow left, but because of the shift, long run, and a good play made by Rosario to cover the ground. Didi popped it up opposite field, but Rosario will get there and make the catch. And the Yankees, for the first time tonight, go 1-2-3. As Jimenez leads things off here for Cleveland. No homers, 3 RBIs, a 194 average. Had a big hit in yesterday's game, though. As he takes a strike at the belt, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch to Jimenez. Curveball in the inside corner, 0-2. It's in the audio settings. It's in the audio-visual settings. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Jimenez chases a high fastball, tie on second K. Bradley Zimmer now hitting .278. Had a hit in yesterday's game. Skies one to right center field. This one is going to be one hop against the wall. Hicks will dig it out there against the shop, MLBshop.com sign, and Cleveland gets their first hit, a 1-out double. So Cleveland in business now, as that brings up Austin Hedges hitting .233. Had himself scored the first run of the game for Cleveland yesterday. Takes a strike there, 0-1. .233 average, no homers, 2 RBIs. Takes a slider low, 1-1. Another fastball, blew it by him as or was late on it, I should say. Fouls it off. 1-2. Now got a piece. Nice curveball there by Tyon. Still 1-2. Now jammed him again. Popped it foul. Still 1-2. Hedges staying alive. Another foul ball from Hedges. Another foul ball from Hedges. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Tyon trying to get him down on strikes. This one slow roller. Once again, foul. Just kicks foul. Rangers lost. What else is new? Fouled back out of play. Still 1-2. Maybe Styles. We'll see. So this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat now. And Hedges is single-handedly driving up Tyon's pitch count. This one, little dribbler to first. He wins the battle. Voit takes it himself. Zimmer moves to third. 2 away here in the third. An 11-pitch at-bat, though. And that brings up Cesar Hernandez, who grounded out in his first at-bat. Takes a strike in the outside, 0-1. Swings to another fastball, 0-2. 3 straight heaters. High fly ball to right field. Just foul as Brett Gardner dove for it. Tried to make the play. Almost got there. Now a slider dribbled to short. Didi there. Fires the first low throw dug out by Voit. And despite the double, Cleveland doesn't score. We go top 4, scoreless, here in Cleveland, Ohio. Luke Voit will lead things off. He's 0 for 1. First pitch from McKenzie. It's hammered to left center field. Goodbye, baseball. Voigt's 6th of the year, his 8th RBI, an even 400 feet, 105 miles an hour off the bat, and the Yankees are on the board first. As Voit gets a hold of one, it's 1-0 Yankees. Luke Voit puts the Yankees out in front. Hope the bats can start to come alive here in Cleveland. Jared, the Giants suck. The Giants made a terrible pick. I like trading back, but that pick is terrible. I think he's an injury-prone receiver, a position we did not need. Absolutely terrible. That brings up Aaron Hicks now. Takes one outside, 1-0. So the Yankees have their first lead of this series. As Hicks fouls off a fastball, 1-1. The 1-1 to Hicks. Popped him up. Just missed the fastball. Off a third. Ramirez in foul ground makes the catch for the first out of the inning. The Giants needed an offensive lineman or a defensive or a pass rusher, Jared. As JT Realmuto now, 1 for 1 with a single. Fouls off a fastball. Real Muto now has the average over 300 with that last base hit. 302. It'll be an 0-1 to JT. Fouls back another fastball. 0-2. Just a bit jammed. We've been jammed. No one gives me the raspberry. Spaceballs. Change up inside. 1-2. Good eye there. Very close pitch. As Real Muto chases the outside slider. Good movement around the zone for McKenzie. Third K of the day. 2 away. And that brings up Adam Frazier. He singled in his last at-bat. Now 2 for 4 in the series with a single and a double. Fouls off a fastball there. 0-1. Fouls off a curve. 0-2 quickly now to Adam Frazier. Chases a high fastball. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. McKenzie's 4th K of the day. But Luke Voigt puts the Yankees on the board. And at the end of 3.5, it's 1-0 New York. Leading things off here is the DH. Harold Ramirez had his first home run of the year yesterday's game. Fouls this one back into play, 0-1. That ended up being the deciding run as the Yankees scratched one out in the 9th. Made it 3-2 at the time. Now popped up foul. Off of first, Voigt makes the over-the-shoulder catch. 1 away here in the bottom of the 4th. That brings up Jose Ramirez, who flew out to, I believe it was right in his first at-bat, right or center. Fastball misses high, 1-0. Now a fastball at the knees, 1-1. Good pitch. The 1-1 to Ramirez. Took a little something off that, fouled back out of play, 1-2. The 1-2 to Ramirez. Little jam shot back towards Tyon, flips the first, 2 away. Jammed him with the slider, got him out in front of it. Now bring up Franmil Reyes, who struck out in his first at-bat. Takes a fastball right down Broadway, 0-1. Now a high fastball, fouled back out of play, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch to the Indian right fielder. Taken for a ball. Nice curveball from Tyon, just a bit low. Reyes laid off. Be a 1-2. Good slider, paints the outside corner. Strike 3 called. Reyes down looking. We go top 5. Yankees still nursing the 1-0 lead. As Clint Frazier 0 for 1 will lead things off now. Clint Frazier skies one to straightaway center, fairly deep, but playable. Zimmer makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Good swing there by Frazier, one of the best he's had in a while. But right to Zimmer, as that brings up Tyler Wade, who struck out swinging in his first at-bat. Wade skies one now to left center. Zimmer getting his sprints in. This one even deeper, but he'll make the catch for the second out of the inning. So 2 pitches, 2 outs for McKenzie here. As we hit the top of the lineup again in this Brett Gardner. 0 for 2 with a pop out and a ground out. First pitch from McKenzie is outside, 1-0. The 1-0 to Gardner. Swing and a miss on a nice curveball there. 1-1. Just a little over it. Just missed it. Now fouls off a changeup. 1-2. Well out in front. The 1-2 to Gardner. Another curveball. Hung this one a bit. This one fairly deep left. But Rosario there chases it down and makes the catch. So 3 quick fly ball outs for the Yankees here in the 5th. We go bottom 5. 1-0 New York. Leading things off here. Speaking of Rosario, made the catch for the last out of the top of the half of the inning. Takes one inside, 1-0. Now fastball, fouled back out of play, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle, off the curveball. Didi there because of the shift. Fires the first, 1 away here in the 5th. That brings up Josh Naylor now.
Number 22.
0 for 1. There's a strike in the outside black. 0 and 1. What's up, Hoop? How's it going? Curveball, jam shot to third. Wade is there, fires the first, in time, 2 away. I'll bring up Andres Jimenez now. Andres Jimenez, excuse me. 0 for 1 today. Takes a fastball, 0 and 1. Now an outside curveball, 1 and 1. Yeah, us too, Hoop State. We had a lot of folks in here. I had it on my phone and everything, so. Fastball fouled back out of play now, 1 and 2. We started late tonight because of, well, I wanted to watch the Giants pick, and I was really, really mad when I did. That misses high, 2 and 2. In the dirt, 3 and 2. Bradley Zimmer on deck. The payoff pitch to Jimenez. First 3-2 count of the night for Tyon. Back up the middle and through for a base hit. Hicks will field and fire back in, so Jimenez took the slider right back up the middle. And that will bring up Bradley Zimmer. 1 for 1 tonight with a double. The only hit until that last one for Cleveland, as that's taken. Good throw by Real Muto, but just not in time. Too fast is Jimenez. But 0-1 now to Zimmer. Oh, and it plunks him. Tyon pulled it. Didn't mean to do that. Now bring up Austin Hedges. But I guess that's what happens when you steal a bag. So Austin Hedges now with runners on first and second. Swings through a fastball there. 0-1. Another fastball just inside, said the umpire. Tyon does not like that call. As Hedges fouls off a curve. 1-2. Yeah, Hoop, I agree. I think the Giants should have taken Slater, but I think that first-round pick from Chicago next year was just too enticing. As Hedges chases one out of the zone, strike 3. Tyon works into and out of a jam. We go top 6. Yankees still nursing a 1-0 lead. LeMahieu 1 for 2 with a single today. Leads things off here in the top of the 6th. Swings and misses on a fastball. 0-1. The 0-1 to DJ. High and outside. 1-1. Oh, just missed the slider. How he missed it, I'll never know. 1-2. DJ checks his swing. 2-2. Yeah, no, exactly, Hoop State. Exactly. Especially if we have to use that number 1 pick on a QB next year. The 2-2 to DJ. Inside out and towards right field. Coming on and making the catch is Reyes for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Didi Gregorius, who's 0 for 2. He's struck out and flied out to left, hitting .279. First pitch from McKenzie. Fouled off at the plate. 0-1. What's up, Nick? How's it going, buddy? It'll be an 0-1 to Didi. Smacked foul again. 0-2. The 0-2. Smack towards left center field. Glorious Gregorius. This will be a base hit. So Didi goes opposite way. Rosario can't make up the distance, and it's a 2-out single. Or 1-out single, excuse me. What's up, Lee? How's it going? We'll see who the Giants, if they can string together some offense. Yes, as Luke Voigt. So thus far, Luke Voigt has thus far accounted for the only run of the game with a home run in his last at-bat. As a man on with a man out here in the top of the 6th. As he fouls that off, swung on and missed. 0-2. Yeah, Nick, it was a good pick, man. That's the right pick to make. You guys did the good. That's a good pick for you, unlike the Giants, who took a piece of garbage. The 0-2. Inside, 1-2. McKenzie's starting to get a little tired there in the mound. Outside, 2-2. Blocked nicely by Hedges. Didi not going anywhere. Evens the count up. It'll be a 2-2. Smack towards center field. That's a base hit. Falls in front of Zimmer. Didi holds at second. So back-to-back one-out singles here for the Yankees. Nice to meet you, dude. Nice to meet you as well, Evan. I would have taken Brissot, the pass rusher that Buffalo took, or the kid that the Colts took at the very next pick out of Michigan State. Or not Michigan State, out of Michigan. My apologies there. Hicks skies one to left. Fairly deep but playable. Rosario makes the catch. Everyone retreats for the second out of the inning. That brings up JT Realmuto now. Or I would have taken an offensive lineman anyway, Hoop State. Realmuto 1 for 2 today with a single. The first pitch from McKenzie. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-1. Yeah, exactly, Hoop State. I would have taken Pay. That's the kid. I couldn't think of his name for a second there. As that's inside, 1-1. Nick Whitgren and Phil Maton. Phil Maton? Madden? Maton? And that guy named Phil. We know him as Phil. Phil from Cleveland. It's warming in the pen. He's a righty. 70 pitches now for McKenzie. It'll be a 1-1 to Realmuto. Way outside. Oh, it gets away from Hedges. Everybody's going to move up. So a free bag there for the Yankees. Fair amount of foul ground here in Cleveland, so no chance for Hedges. And now they're going to walk Realmuto. They're just going to put him on and pitch to Adam Frazier. So Realmuto gets the walk. With the bases loaded now for Adam Frazier. Still looking for his first home run as a Yankee. 1 for 2 today with a single. Good speed at first, bad speed at second, okay speed at third. As Frazier hammers this one to right center field. It is off the top of the wall. Realmuto's rounding third. Here's the relay. It's a bases clearing 3 RBI double for Adam Frazier. And the Yankees take a 4-0 lead. Frazier got a hold of one. Oh, if it wasn't for the wind blowing in from right, that might have been his first home run as a Yankee. Instead, though, a bases clearing double off the top of the right center field wall. And Francona now goes to the bullpen, 1 man too late, as the Yankees busted open 4-0. Adam Frazier delivers in the clutch. And in comes Cal Quantrill, who wasn't even one of the guys warming up. His 5th appearance of the year. 5 runs given up in 5 innings pitched. And that'll bring up Clint Frazier now. Quantrill, fastball, slider, changeup pitcher. Clint swings and misses at a high heater, 0-1. Fly out and pop out, average down to 250. Dropping like a stone. The 0-1. Smack to the left side, but right there is Hernandez. He will flip to first to end the inning. But the Yankees put up a 3-spot. Single, walk, double. And at the end of 5.5, Yankees are up 4-0. Cesar Hernandez now will lead things off here in the bottom of the 6th. Takes a strike on the inside, 0-1. Yankees looking to even this series at 1 apiece. The 0-1 to Cesar. Chases an outside fastball, 0-2. What's up, 31B? How's it going, buddy? That misses high, 1-2. What'd you think of the NFL draft, or did you not see it? That's chopped towards the right side because of the shift. LeMahieu from the outfield grass throws out Hernandez, 1 away. Oh, I hear you, buddy. I hear you. We now look at the Eastern Division standings. If the Yankees win this game, they'll go up 3.5 again on Toronto. Yeah, I saw it. That was the right pick, 31B. To me, the Pats made the right pick, unlike the Giants. Harold Ramirez, 0 for 2, pop out, line out. Pitch number 69 from Tyon. Nice. Strike at the belt, 0-1. This one popped up, shallow left. Didi back, makes the over-the-shoulder catch, 2 away here in the 6th. Thank you for the bits, buddy. I thank you, 31B. Yeah, no, guys, I mean, the Mac Jones pick, you guys, the Patriots made the right move. What else is new? Belichick's too smart. He'll sit for a year behind Newton as that misses high. Have a good night, 31B. 1-0 now to Ramirez. It's all good, buddy. It's all good. As there's a strike now, 1-1. The 1-1 now to Ramirez. Strike in the outside corner, 1-2. Nice curveball from Tyon, who might be the Yankees' best pitcher, aside from Cole. Swing and a miss, spin around like a top, strike 3 to end the inning as I knock on wood there. We go top 7, Yankees up 4-0. As Tyler Wade will lead things off. 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. First pitch from Quantrill, fouled off at the plate, 0-1. Just a little early, just a little out in front of that slider. I can see that. I can see why you guys would be surprised, but I'm not surprised. I think he knows after what happened with Cam last year. He needs somebody that can learn, and if need be, step right in and see what they got. So 1-2 now to Wade. If Newton gets hurt again, you know what I mean? As that's outside 2-2. Yeah, I could have seen that too, Nick. I could have seen them trading back. I think Jones would have stayed there a couple more picks. As this is chopped back up the middle. Tough play for Hernandez to get the speedy Wade, but he does by a stride. 1 away here in the 7th. That'll bring up Brett Gardner, 0 for 3. Flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch from Quantrill. Smacked down the left field line, fairly deep but playable. Rosario there makes the catch. 2 away here in the top of the 7th. Things up DJ LeMahieu, extended his hitting streak to 9 games in his first at-bat with a single. 1 for 3 today with a .311 average, 3 homers, 8 RBIs. First pitch from Quantrill. It's smacked towards right center field, fairly deep. Reyes going back, makes the catch! Good catch by Reyes as that ball, again, the wind blowing in. If it wasn't, that might have been off the wall, but get him in stretch. We go bottom 7, Yankees up 4-0. There you go, Hoops. Nice one. He was robbed. Again, the wind is blowing in, though. I think that's what hung it up, blowing in from right, as Reyes now leads things off, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Fouls one back and out of play, 0-1. The 0-1 to Franmil Reyes. Fouled back again, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Chases the outside slider, strike 3, and he's got himself the hat trick. Tyon's 6th K of the night, but 3 of them were Reyes. Rosario now up at the plate. 0 for 2 with a pop out and a ground out. Takes a strike at the belt, 0-1. The 0-1 to Eddie Rosario. Curveball just a little outside, 1-1. Now a fastball at the belt again for a strike, 1-2. And you see there Tyon, aside from the 5th and the 3rd, very economical. I mean, extremely economical, honestly. That misses low, 2-2 now. Missed with the slider. Chases a curveball in the dirt. Real Muto throws the first to complete the play. 2 away. 7th K now for Tyon. That brings up Josh Naylor, who's 0 for 2 with a flyout and a ground out. There's a strike at the belt, 0-1. Only 2 hits given up tonight by Tyon. Also hit a man. So 3 base runners as that's fouled off, 0-2. Slider came in and clipped Zimmer. Just got a piece of that low curve to Naylor as Tyon close to striking out the side here. The 0-2 again. Way inside, spun him around like a top, strike 3. And Tyon is mowing him down. We go top 8. Yankees still up 4-0. Didi Gregorius 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. Came around on the Frazier double. Hits a fastball foul, 0-1. Trying to go the other way with it. Just missed it. So much room on the left side. Now way inside with the slider by Quantrill, 1-1. The 1-1 to Sir Didi. Low, 2-1 as he lays off a changeup. Quantrill all over the place this at-bat with Didi. Outside, inside, low. This one now chopped the other way, but Ramirez is there from the left field grass. Makes the throw to get Didi one away. From the lip of it anyway. Deep in the hole there. Luke Voit now 2 for 3, a single and a solo home run. Also scored a second run. He was part of the guys that the carousel, that bases loaded double. As Voit just missed his second home run of the night, fouls it straight back. 0-1, just out in front of that fastball. Now Voit skies one to right, fairly deep up playable. Reyes comes in, makes the catch for the second out of the inning. That really hung up in the wind again. That looked deep. That would have gone deeper, but it just kind of hung up there. As Hicks now 0 for 3, 286 average, 3 homers, 9 RBIs. Trying to get going here at the plate as he's starting to slump a bit. Smacks this fastball foul, 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 to Aaron. Smacks this to the left side, and Ramirez, he bobbles it. Ramirez throws the first, not in time. Hicks will beat it out. That's going to go as an E5, easy. Cleveland has one of the worst defenses in the league, and that'll bring up JT Realmuto. 1 for 2 with a single, a walk, and a run scored. Chops a slider foul, 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 to JT. This one back up the middle. It's a base hit. Hicks is going to round second. He will go first to third. And just get in there. Good throw by Zimmer. But another base hit for Realmuto, and the Yankees have runners at the corners now with 2 away here in the 8th. And that'll bring up Adam Frazier. Again, had that big hit, that big 3 RBI double. Also had a single earlier. Takes one low and outside, 1-0. It'll be a 1-0 to Adam. Back up the middle, but Hernandez is there. Flips the short way to Jimenez at short, and that will end the inning. The Yankees get a couple hits, but no runs. They leave 2 on. We go bottom 8. Still 4-0 New York. Leading things off is Jimenez. He's 1 for 2. He has one of those 2 hits with a single. Takes a fastball high, 1-0. Jimenez, he hits right-handers decently. Left-handers not so much. There's a strike, 1-1. Nick, thank you for the bits, buddy. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. As Tyon, between us, we might get him. We might have him go full 9. As this is hammered foul, 1-2. The 1-2 to Jimenez. Slider smacked to right, but Gardner right there makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Bradley Zimmer now 1 for 1, hit by a pitch and doubled in his first at-bat. Smacks this to left field, coming on, and it falls in front of Clint Frazier for a base hit. So everybody except for Bradley Zimmer is struggling today with Jamison Tyon. So a man on with a man out now. And that'll bring up Austin Hedges, who's 0 for 2. Takes one inside, 1-0. Rare throwing from the stretch tonight for Tyon. This could be 2. This could be Frazier to Didi, over to first, in time. It's a 4-6-3 double play. I forgot DJ is DHing tonight. Adam Frazier to Didi on the void, a 4-6-3 double play. And just like that, the runners erased, and we go top 9. Yankees up 4-0 for Clint Frazier. Average is plummeting again, hit 0 for 3 today. Really could use a base hit. Get off the schneid. As he just misses that Quantrill fastball. Who, give credit to Cal Quantrill, trying to eat 3 1/3 innings here for the Cleveland Indians. As Frazier again just misses another heater, 0-2. Just a bit late on both of these fastballs. Probably won't see Cal the rest of this series. As Frazier rolls one over, Quantrill will field his position, fire to first, in time, 1 away. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade, 0 for 3 tonight. Him too starting to go ice cold now. Oh, but he skies one to right. Fairly deep, but again gets held up in the wind. If the wind was carrying, that might be gone. Instead, Reyes in deep right makes the catch for the second out of the inning, and that brings Brett Gardner back up. He's 0 for 4 tonight. A rare 5th at bat for Brett. Way inside of the slider, 1-0. You know, again, Nick, if the wind was with that, blowing out with that ball instead of blowing in, it might have gone. The 1-0. Way outside, 2-0 to Gardner. Nobody up in the Yankee pen. Taillon's going to come out and try and go the distance. As Gardner rolls this over to Hernandez. Flips the first to end the inning. We go bottom 9. Leading off again is Hernandez. Taillon at 93 pitches. Number 94 is fouled off to the left side, 0-1. This one skied to center field. Hicks is there, now moving to right center, makes the catch, 1 away. Yankees got a little offense today and a lot of great pitching. Harold Ramirez now 0 for 3. Skies this one to shallow left. Didi Gregorius will go out. He'll make the catch. 2 away. 2 outs on only 3 pitches. Taillon might not even hit the century mark, knock on wood. We'll see what Jose Ramirez does. He struck out in his last at-bat. Just outside with the fastball, 0-1. Now high with a fastball, 0-2, and you wonder if Taillon's maybe he's out of energy. And timing's a little off now. 3-0. Pitch number 100. In the dirt, 4 straight balls for Taillon. You hate to do it, but now you're gonna see somebody. You're gonna see Chad Green start to warm in the Yankee pen. As Franmil Reyes, he struck out all 3 times previously. Misses outside with the curveball, 0-1. Inside, doesn't get the benefit of the call as Taillon glares at the umpire. As this one's popped up. Reyes swinging 2-0 after 6 straight balls. Frazier makes the catch on the outfield grass. Adam Frazier, that is. And Jameson Taillon, a 3-hit shutout. He hit a man, he walked a man, but otherwise absolutely dominant on 103 pitches as the Yankees get the complete game shutout from their number 4 starter as they win 4-0. Taillon improves to 3-0. And the Yankees have now split the first 2 games of this series with Cleveland, 1-1. Oh, Nick with all the bits. Nick, thank you so much, buddy. Look at that. Thank you, sir. Yes, that was a quality win there. Again, look at the box score for our boy Taillon. 1 walk, 8 strikeouts, 3 hits. ERA drops to 1.41. A big old W there for the Yankees. So that'll do it. Next game will be Carlos Vargas against Jordan Montgomery. And then Garrett Cole versus Shane Bieber. That should be a good one. That's going to probably do it for us tonight. Yankees back to 9 games over 500, up 3.5 on Toronto. We're going to save the game, of course. And there we go. All right, that'll do it. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in for what was a later than normal stream. But, of course, we were watching the draft a little bit. I hope you all had a great time tonight, as always. I always appreciate seeing everybody in here, all the friendly names and faces. You all have yourselves a great rest of your Thursday. Tomorrow, New Game Friday, Returnal. So, New Game Friday tomorrow night here. It's a PS5 exclusive. And, then, of course, Monday, 12:30 Pacific, 3:30 Eastern, a live episode of Geeks Who Like Sports. Also, very quickly, we will not be streaming on Monday. No multiplayer Monday this week because I'm getting my 2nd dose of my vaccination, and I'm expecting that I'm going to get knocked out by it. So, there we go. So, until tomorrow night, have yourselves a great rest of your Thursday. We will see you all then. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. You all have yourselves, yes, getting the vaccine, Nick. Getting the vaccine on Monday morning. I'm expecting to be knocked out. Hoop State, good talking to you as always, sir. Everybody, have yourselves a great rest of your Thursday, or ma'am, don't know. But good night, everybody. See you all tomorrow.